Hello beautiful people, it's Bridget. Welcome back to my channel. Hope you're having an awesome day, and today's video is going to be my monthly favorites for May 2019. So I did not do a monthly favorites for April. I do apologize about that, but I just feel like I didn't test enough products to really give you a honest favorites and fails kind of video. So today we're doing it for May as well as a little couple things from April as well. So without any further ado, let's jump into the video. Alright guys, before we get started, all makeup on this channel is cruelty free, and so is everything I'm mentioning in today's video. Also, today's video is a mix of favorites and fails. I don't do these in any particular order because I just reach for what I see and I tell you what I think of it. So let's go ahead and get started. The first fail for this month is this chair. So squeaky. But honestly, the first fail I do have for this month is this beauty blender in the beautiful teal color. This came in our last Try Beauty box, which I love Try Beauty box. You guys know I live for them, and I did do a collab with them in February. But I don't know about this beauty blender color. I feel like the texture is more rough, and this is all on Beauty Blender too, like their fault. But the texture is not the same as their normal soft sponge. This is like very, very holy. It's just something about this Beauty Blender texture. I don't know if you can even tell on camera. Something about this one is just a lot more rough. I didn't even bother cleaning it all the way. I just cleaned it as much as I could after I used it and was like, I might reach the skin if I run out of sponges. I just don't like the formula of this particular color of Beauty Blender. I like regular Beauty Blenders, don't get me wrong. This one just seems more cheaply made. Next up is a favorite for this month, and I'm living, and I didn't think I'd like this at first because I saw Jacqueline Hill use it in every single video. I'm like, maybe it's good, I don't know. But this is the Morphe Setting Mist. I live for this. It comes with this cute aerosol can, like a hairspray can. It is a light, very, very fine mist, so you don't get like splotches of spray on your skin. It smells great, it's very refreshing, and it doesn't make your skin overly wet, which is great because some of them are like really, really, really wet setting sprays. This is a very fine mist, and I do enjoy this. Next up for skincare, I have two Pacifica products. I usually talk about their makeup removers. The first makeup remover I tried the seawater scent. I like these better than the pineapple ones. I feel like I got tired of the pineapple scent very fast, but these seawater ones I got for $2.99 at TJ Maxx. They're very nice, and you can also find them on Amazon. All the products I talk about in today's video will be linked down below. And then I got these from, I think TJ Maxx as well. But this is the Super Detox Deep Purification Wipes, Kale Cucumber Mangosteen Infused Facial Towelettes. These are super nice. Like, they smell kind of good. Like, you can definitely smell the kale in here. It smells like a Soho. I now usually compare things as things that smell like it. It smells like Soho. This does smell like Soho. It smells very clean. I'm not sure if it detoxes my face. I didn't see any difference. Like, after I use a makeup remover wipe, I tone and I put this on. I'm like, I don't know if it made that much of a difference. It smells alright. It's easy to apply, but I don't know if it made a difference. Next up is going to be in here real quick because I've only used it today, but I'm kind of living for it. This is the Makeup Revolution Cut Crease Canvas. This is the white one. I love it. It's so good. Like, it's not the thickest in the world. It is a little bit more on the watery texture, but it makes it really easy to blend out. I do quite enjoy it for being a drugstore price. It's very nice. Next up is the lashes that I'm wearing today. I'm going to put them more towards the fail side, but they are very pretty. Like, these are the lashes. They're very beautiful. They look lovely. I'm just not that fan. I'm not a fan of the band, I don't think. Because it's kind of that band that's kind of stiff, but not stiff. It's just one of those things that's kind of hard to bend down properly and get on the inner corner completely right. This is the Feline Lashes Ragdoll style. I keep seeing people who look beautiful on Instagram wearing these, and I live for the style. Like, the featheriness, they look beautiful. Like, I'm absolutely going to keep wearing them. Just not a fan of the band on these, and I wish they were a little softer. They're kind of hard. They're not hard lashes, but they're not like super feathery soft either. Next up is from First Day of Beauty. This is like, I keep calling it a body butter. It's their Ultimate Repair Cream, Intense Hydration in Cucumber and Melon scent. It's a skin protectant. You can use it all over your body. It smells fantastic. It smells so good. Like, the cucumber and melon smell is like my thing. I love it. And then you can use it all over your body for some hydration. I get a lot of dry patches on my skin, so I can use this, and it looks really nice on the face as well. Like, you can do a tiny little bit on your face, or you do it all over your body. I'm absolutely in love with it. It's going to take me maybe 2 years to get through this whole bottle, though, because it is a lot in here. Next up is from Pixi Beauty. I know we're doing a lot of skincare stuff at the beginning. I do apologize, but these are the Pixi Detoxify Depuffing Eye Masks. I like them for the hydration on the under eyes. I get dry under eyes. And they come in this cute little thing, and they come with a little spatula. Like, there's a little spatula up here, right? And you can, like, scoop out your eye masks. And then you can open them up, and then there's a whole ton of them in here. I've used a few already. But I like them for the hydration, but they slide. They slide from my under eyes very easily. So for the hydration, for what they're meant for, they do work, but they will slide. They don't want to stay put under your under eyes. Next up is a blush. This is from Urban Decay. This is the Fetish blush I found in Nordstrom Rack for like $6. And I fell in love with the color. It kind of reminds me of NARS Orgasm Blush, but of course NARS isn't cruelty-free no more. So this is the blush. I just find it very, very nice. It was like the only one in Nordstrom Rack that wasn't broken, but I'm really into it. Like, I had the Obsessed one that I got in Nordstrom Rack as well. I love that bright pink, but this is the one I've been trying lately, and it's good for like any look. If you don't know what kind of blush color to use, this is the kind of color you can use with anything. I feel like we're flying through this favorites video pretty fast, but it's also like 180 degrees today. So the next thing is the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Blue Blood Palette. Had this for quite a while, and I must say I really enjoy it. The two shades I don't like in here are these two because they look nothing like this actual color on the eyes. This is definitely more of a light sky blue. This is definitely more of a straight purple, not an electric blue. But the rest of the palette is so good. Like, I think one of my favorite shades is Ice Tray. It's just so soft and easy to work with. I also really like Entitled as well. This Cullinan shade is the prettiest inner corner highlight. Of course, I have a 3 looks 1 palette with this Annie First Impressions video using this palette, so you can check those out. Also, because it has an in-depth review of every single shade and some look ideas, but this is just a really nicely done palette. I'm not a fan of the clasp or the big packaging. It's going to take a lot of space, but the quality of the shadows on the inside is definitely worth it. Next up are some eyeliners. These are from LA Girl. I got every single color except for the bright red and one of the pinky shades they had. These are the Shockwave Neon Eyeliners. They sell these at Ulta. I have these shades here, which are Fresh and Electric. I just picked these two out of the pile. They have pink ones, they have purple ones, they have green ones, they have yellow ones, they have white ones. Oh, they don't have white. They don't have white. But these are just 2 of them. I'm going to swatch them both for you because they're just so soft and creamy. Like, these are so beautiful. I live for these. Like, they're so nicely done. Next up is something we got in our BoxyCharm this month. This is the Ciate London Eye Luster Eyeshadow. It's a liquid eyeshadow. I love Ciate London, but this just isn't my favorite thing in the world. I just think it's okay. It's an okay liquid eyeshadow. So this is it here. You can tell it's purple in the tube. It's like a pinky champagne-y yellow on the hand. It's okay. I feel like it transfers above the lid quite a lot, but the color is really beautiful. It dries down completely dry, but there is a lot of transfer and it will kind of crease on you. So it's an okay shadow, but I wouldn't use it every day. Speaking of liquid eyeshadow, this is another thing I found in Nordstrom Rack, and these were on clearance. Like, for Memorial Day sale, they had like clearance price, and then you took an extra 40% off the clearance price, which was awesome. So this is the Freedom Stila Glittering Glow. I think it's a glitter. Oh, it's a shimmering glow. Maybe that's why I'm not that fond of it. It's a beautiful color. This is beautiful. And they had a million of this color in particular, like no other colors. So this is Freedom. It's beautiful, but it's not as good as their Glitter and Glow, and it's not as good as their metallics. It's just okay. It does dry down, but it does kind of want to move. If you sweat or get the little bit of moisture to your skin, it wants to start to like break down a little bit. It looks stunning in pictures. It looks beautiful out in the sunlight. It looks stunning. But you need to put something on top of this to keep it put, because if you leave it just like this, it's gonna kind of move around. It's gonna kind of crease on you. It's kind of get some moisture to it. It's ruined. So if you put something down on top of this, it's gonna take a little bit away of that metallic-y pretty sheen you see, but it'll stay put better. So it's kind of an iffy product for me. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet, but I need to try it in different situations before I like know 100% if I like it or not. But now I'm kind of like towards it. Next up is a new mascara. I'm not a mascara person, so I never really talk about mascaras on my channel. But this is the Essence Lash Princess. This is the False Lash Effect. I thoroughly enjoy this. It's a $2.99, I think it's $2.99 mascara. They sell at Ulta and Target. I love this one. People have the pink ones and the purple ones and stuff, but the green one always seems to be sold out, and then I finally saw 2 of these here, so I got one for me and one for Betty Jean. I love it. It's really great black color. I've been using it. It separates my bottom lashes so nicely. I know you can't tell because I have false lashes on the top, but my bottom lashes look really good with this mascara. It doesn't bleed, it doesn't flake. I'm really thoroughly enjoying this one. Next up is a lipstick. This is Ecstasy by Gerard Cosmetics. I've had it for a while, but this month I've really been loving it to wear to work. So this is Ecstasy. It reminds me of Cher, but like a more purple version of Cher, because you know Cher is my favorite Gerard Cosmetics lipstick. Like, it's so good. I wear it at least once a week. This is Ecstasy. It's more of a purple. So it's muted, it's kind of mauve-y, but it's more of a purple tone, and I'm kind of living for it. The formula is so good. I love the compact container for their liquid lipsticks. I like their formula. It's not streaky at all. It looks completely opaque. It lasts all day, and I kind of like the purple tone to it. So while we're talking about lipsticks, let's talk about some other ones. So this one is, I hope I'm saying this right, Jogia Cosmetics liquid lipstick. I tried a bunch of their colors. This is my favorite one. This is the shade Muse, like the band, which I love. I'm not the biggest fan of the wand because I like a doe foot, but it is easy to use applicator either way. And I like this pink color. So this is Muse. This is my favorite one out of their line. It's a very pretty pink. I just think it's really cute. These are very hydrating to the lips. They don't dry your lips out. They're not 100% transfer proof. They're not like sucked onto your lips, but they look really pretty. They have a soft finish, and the opacity is really nice on these as well. Next up for lipsticks, this is the Dose of Colors in Stone that we got in the BoxyCharm. I'm loving, I'm living, I'm dying over it. It's so pretty. I've been using this constantly. So this is Stone. It's this beautiful color right here. Of course, you kind of see Ecstasy, which is more purple, then you see this color. You're like, Bridget, you wear the same kind of colors. And I'm like, yeah, I do. This one's so pretty. I love Stone. Now, a little bit of like the butthole of your lip will wear away if you eat and drink wearing this Colors liquid lipstick. I don't mind touching it up though because I love this color. It's so subtle and so pretty. Next up is liquid lipstick from Morphe. I also got Patty Jean one of these as well when I bought myself one because I had to have this color when I saw it in the store. So this is Vanity by Morphe. I was really like, is Morphe liquid lipsticks gonna be good? I didn't know. But since I really enjoyed their mist, I thought I'd try some other products. This is Vanity. It's not 100% the most long-wearing lipstick in the world, but it's really beautiful. So this is Vanity. Of course, you see Stone, you see Vanity, you're like, we get it, you like that color. This one's just a lot lighter on my lips, because my hand's very tan compared to my face. This is a lot lighter on my lips than Stone is. It's very pretty, but I feel like if it was even like a teeny tiny bit too less opaque, I would need to lip line. It's not like concrete like level of coverage, but I don't lip line with it. It looks fine, but if it was like a teeny tiny bit lighter, I would have to lip line. It's like one of those things. That's it for the lipsticks. Let's talk about some other products. So this is the Pixi Beauty Rose Flash Balm. I decided to try this because I think it was Jen Loves Reviews who liked this product, I think. As a primer, I didn't know what to do with this. It says Instant Skin Booster. I saw it and I was like, I don't know what to do with this. But it says a moisturizer, a primer, and a mask 3-in-1. It's okay. Like, I've only used it twice because I just like, I used it at the end of the night and I tried to use it as a primer as well. It's like, it's okay. I'm not blown away by it, but I'm glad other people like it more. Next up are two amazing products that I'm really loving lately. This is the Tarte Base Tape. This smells like beautiful coconut deliciousness. A little bit goes a long way. It's more of a liquidy version of a primer. You know, some are like silicone based, they're kind of thicker, or there's a thicker primer in general, or more of a jelly. This is definitely liquidy, but it smells delicious. Like, it smells so good. It's like, think of the most delicious sunscreen that you kind of wish you would lick, but it wouldn't taste delicious. It's this. It's not a sunscreen though. It just kind of smells like one. Next up is my Holy Grail foundation. I did a full review of it. This is the Uoma foundation. The concealer was a fail. I returned it. The concealer review I did, I hated the Uoma concealer. I love the foundation so much. The concealer is trash. Honestly, I'm sorry. But I live for the foundation. The foundation is so beautiful. It's like a beautiful veil. It looks like you're filtered and you're not. I know some people said they didn't like the foundation, and I'm not sure if they're crazy or if maybe they're using the wrong primer or setting powder or something, because it's just so pretty. You can watch Pop Lux's Nady's review on it as well. He really liked it, which made me buy it, and I live. It's so pretty. I have to use it on certain days because I don't want to go through it too fast. A foundation fail I have for this month is from Ciate London. Ciate London, I live for you. I love you. but the liquid eyeshadow and this foundation just weren't it for me. So this is their, I guess it's just their regular foundation. It doesn't say on the little sample what it is. But I got this shade Porcelain here. They sent me the whole line, but there's none for fair complexions. None. This is the lightest one, and it's still very yellow. And the foundation finish, even like besides the color, when you do try it out and you try to wear it anyways, even though it's not your color because you just want to make it work and you want to give it a review because you like Ciate London and you want to give them like the benefit of the doubt, it's just not a good finish. It's like the drugstore version of the Milk Makeup foundation. I like the Milk Makeup foundation. I'm wearing it today. But is it the most beautiful thing in the world? No. Is it the most long wearing foundation in the world? No. But at least the Milk Makeup one has a shade that's good for me. Like, Ciate, expand the shade range, please. And then fix the long wearing issues. Because the finish when you first put it on is pretty, but it just doesn't wear well at all. Next up is a favorite. This is the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Rose Setting Powder. I love. It's beautiful. I don't have anything else to say about it. It doesn't make my under eyes too dry. A lot does fly in the air. The sifter is janky, but the actual product is quite nice. It's a good setting powder, but it's not going to beat my Cover FX setting powder. It's a little less yellow than my Cover FX powder, but I like the Cover FX finish better. Next up is a fail from Makeup Revolution. I was so hopeful. This looked adorable. So this is the Makeup Revolution, I Heart Revolution, same brand, Chocolate Elixir Glow. This is so cute, right? And they have all these little minis, they have these little donut palettes and everything. And then I saw this and I was like, that's so pretty. Look how beautiful that is. But if I swatch the pink and I swatch this, they look really cute. But when you put them on the face with like a brush, these are them. Like, this is what you're working with. It looks pretty glowy right now because I packed it all with my finger, but with a brush, it's like, it's a little glow. It's not much, and it kind of just looks like a couple pieces of glitter that made a little bit of a glow, but it's not like, it's not a blinding highlight. Next up is a favorite that I'm going to get more use out of. This is the ColourPop Glitterly Body Glitter Stuffs. I was very doubtful about this stuff at first. I think the first one they released was with Bretman Rock, and I was like, I don't need that. But I told you I've been trying to be more a little bit adventurous lately, so I've been trying to get into like glitter, chunky glitters, and like body glitters and stuff. This is the Glitterly Body Glitter. It's very beautiful. I'm going to scoop a little bit out on my finger here. I usually scoop it out with my fingernail so it doesn't get underneath my fingernail. This is Disco Lady. I also have a yellow one, but this is what it looks like, just chunky. And then if I blend it out, it leaves like, it's like a beautiful mermaidy, disco-y moment. Like, I wish it would focus on this. Yeah. You can blend it out to be more dispersed or whatever because the glitter moves around on like this slicky base it has with it. Because it's not just glitter, it has like a wet base to it, so you can kind of move around the glitter where you want it. And it sticks very well to wherever you put it to. It doesn't really want to move. Once you stick it down, if you don't put your hand back over it, it's going to stay. It doesn't really want to fall off. And I think it's pretty cool. It's definitely great for like a mermaid look. That's every time I think about this, I'm like, mermaid scales. Next up is kind of a product for the month. This is the Ofra Gel Eye Base. It's like a gel eye primer is what it's called. And I was intrigued. We tried this in a Get Ready With Me video. I was intrigued because I was like, gel eye primer. That sounds weird. And it is weird. It's very weird. So, this is what it looks like. It's clearish with a little bit of a tint to it, but not much. Then you rub it in. It's not really a jelly. It's not really a jelly at all. I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of slick. Like, I'm not even sure. It's a little bit too oily, I think, to be a primer. I know if it's a gel, it's kind of an oil-based thing already. I'm just, it's not the worst in the world, but like, I probably won't get much use out of it. Next up, we have 3 palettes for you, which I'm sure you're like, we only did 1 palette so far, Bridget. What are you doing? You love palettes. This next favorite is the Misunderstood palette from ColourPop. I love it. It's not necessarily my color scheme. I did do a full review of this palette. Please don't be broken. Okay, so this is the Misunderstood palette. It's very pretty. Not necessarily my color scheme. I feel like this holographic packaging is just so distracting from the actual colors on the inside. Not necessarily my color scheme, but I do think it's nice to have a darker, more sultry-ish palette than what I'm used to. I'm used to like fun, colorful, let's have fun palettes. or neutral palettes. This is definitely more of a darker color scheme, and I'm glad to have it. The formula is really nice. I just wish there were more mattes in this palette because there's not many mattes in here at all. Next up is another ColourPop palette in the favorites. This is the Sweet Talk Pressed Powder palette. I love the packaging. I think this is stunning. I'm dying over this packaging. It's so pretty. And then this is the color scheme. It's like, it's a boring packaging. It's a pretty packaging, it's a boring color scheme, again with a holographic thing to make it look more exciting. But I thoroughly enjoyed the quality of this palette. There's so many nice neutral mattes in here for like an everyday simple look. The pressed glittery shades in here are, oh no, I hit that too hard. Never mind, I take it back. I just, you can see the pan through there. I just been barely tapping it and I kind of smushed into it that time. Okay, so when I use the pressed glittery shades and don't smush my entire finger into there, they work out very nicely. And I had not noticed before how fragile this shade is. I've just been like tapping straight in there and putting it on my eye with my finger, and at this time I kind of smushed in there to get a good swatch and it kind of fell apart. So don't do that. I kind of changed my feelings about this palette now because I didn't realize how delicate it was. This shade right here, this metallic-y shade, one of my favorites. That was this finger. It's so beautiful. This is the glitter shade, what we just made a mess of. Look how pretty that is. It looks so pretty on the eye, right? I didn't know it was so fragile. This is that pressed, ooh, my hand's super sweaty. That kind of slid off. This is that pressed shimmery shade, but this is the glitter we smushed and broke up, and it's just so beautiful. Like, if you don't smush your finger into it and break the whole shadow off by mistake, because apparently it's super fragile, it's a great palette. The mattes are beautiful, the shimmery shades are great, the pressed glitter is apparently fragile as hell, but stunning to look at. And the last makeup product we have for you today is the High Tides palette, High Tides and Good Vibes palette by Tarte. I held off on this for so long. I got it off Poshmark for $25, a great deal. Brand new, but it came broken, like from the mail, like the mail post office person broke it, but I had to repress one of the shades. But overall, it's still a beautiful palette. I had to repress this one here because it was just kind of like a wreck. It came all broken. There's still shimmer from this shade mixed into like the creases of the fold here. But this is so pretty. I wore this on my eyes the other day and you guys kept like, where's the tutorial, Bridget? Where's the tutorial? But all it was like this matte, and then I pressed this glitter with a little bit of Too Faced glitter glue on my lid. We'll swatch this glitter shade here. It's definitely a glitter. You need a glitter glue with it, or I guess you can spray your brush and it might hold. I just think a glitter glue would make me feel more secure about it, so that's what I did. It's this shade right here. It's all just glitter. I'm super sweaty right now, so this is not going to look that great, but it's just a pressed glitter. I did 2 mattes and I pressed this over my lid and you guys were like, ooh, what is that look? Can I get a tutorial? But I didn't film it because I just want to try the palette out, but I do like it. The light blue shade I like as well, but it's not my favorite light blue ever, but I guess I'm not coming in here for the light blue, so it's a great palette. The packaging's like unique and there's like water and stuff in here. It's really pretty without being super bulky, so I do like that about this palette, and it's a great quality. So I do have 2 favorites that are not makeup related today. I have a hair product. This is the IGK First Class Charcoal Detox Dry Shampoo. I got this because Kristen Leanne recommended it, and I love it. It's a great dry shampoo. I'm going to spray it in my hair because my hair is super, like, gross right now. But I'm just going to show you what it looks like when you spray it in here. So this is my hair. This is super impromptu. I didn't plan on spraying this, but, like, see, my roots aren't white when you do this. Spraying it directly here, the roots aren't turning white, which is great. And then I kind of just flip the hair back over and kind of work it in. And it's a really great dry shampoo. Like, it works phenomenally. It really does. Like, the more you, like, rub it for a second, or I've been just, like, because you know it's going to make my blonde look even blonder, I'll just take the blow dryer on low heat for, like, 1 second after I'm done, like, rubbing it all in. And it works really well. Like, it's a great dry shampoo. It smells phenomenal. It's a hella expensive, but if you can find it on sale, I would do that because it's a $27 dry shampoo, and it took a lot of talking myself into it to just bite the bullet on this one. I think it's worth it. 100% worth it. Great dry shampoo. But, like, when you don't know if you're going to like it or not, that's a lot of money to spend on a dry shampoo. But since I don't like washing my hair, And my hair, if I wash it too much, my scalp gets irritated and the hair color comes out anyways. It's like a lot of factors stop me from washing my hair too often. I need a good dry shampoo, so I bit the bullet on it. If you have a very sensitive scalp, I would recommend a dry shampoo as well. And the last product is a candle. I live for it. So this is from Bath & Body Works. This is the Salted Ocean Air. I usually like the, what's this one called that I usually use? Tiki Beach candle. But this Salted Ocean Air scented candle, ugh. I burned it the first time the other day, right? And I have not used it yet because I'm like, wait till someone comes over, then I can waste the scents. Because I want everyone to enjoy it. If I have a really good candle, I don't want to just waste it on me smelling it. I want everyone to enjoy it. It's a great candle. It smells so soft. It smells beachy without being like super sugary or coconutty or... It smells great. I know salted kind of freaked me out. I was like, I don't know if it's salted, it's going to smell good. It's so light and refreshing. It smells phenomenal. Anyways, you guys, that is it for my favorites and fails this month. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see more videos from me, please hit subscribe down below. Let me know your best favorite from the month and your fail for the month down below. I'd love to hear what you guys have been trying lately, and I will see you in the next video.